Alright, what's up everybody? It's Abe here. Just showing off these two cars here. This is my brother's RSX. This is my G35. And I'm making this video because I want to show you the new project that I got in the backyard. I know it's a jungle back here. I'm gonna get this grass cut. Yeah, so I have this little Honda Civic station wagon. It's an 89. I picked this up about a month ago, and this is a new project that I'm going to be working on for I don't know how long, but it's going to come together. Got some LS webs on there. Piece of shit, I know. Whatever. Change them out eventually. Yeah, let's get another view here. I'm gonna open this up, take a look, see on the inside. Let's see what we got. Shit, just drop my keys. Alright, I'm opening this up in a few days, but this is gonna be some work, man. Messing with these old Hondas like this, you gotta put in a lot of work. See here, we got some water. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Let's see here. No clue. Figure that out right now. Kind of focused on the outside. A little bit of Bondo here. You know, there's a nice little rust hole there. It wasn't too big, but put some Bondo on there, still got to sand it down. And then here, I've been looking around on the internet. This hole here, this little rust spot, you can see here by the taillight. It's pretty typical with these wagons. I've seen them a lot. It looks like the previous owner, they tried to patch it up, but obviously didn't do too good of a job. So what I've done here is I just took a wire wheel and started hitting it with the wire wheel, and then just put some paint on it in the meantime that I get the proper material to cover that up. So I'm gonna need probably like not regular Bondo, maybe use that Bondo like cat hair material or whatever you want to call it. Here's another little spot that I ran into. We'll see. I don't know if you can see it too well. But that's another little rust spot here. Some more Bondo that I put right here. Alright, let's just take a quick little tour of the inside of the car. Here you'll see I have an energy quick release. I have the steering wheel at home. Don't really want to bring it here. Could get stolen. I mean, this car is left unattended for hours. So, yeah. So it's got a nice little weighted shift knob here. Whatever, it is what it is. I'll show you what's under the hood in a second. Just look at the back of the wagon real quick. You'll notice I got a lot of stuff back there. And if you look up, I already put some foam on these metal pillars, whatever you want to call them, that go from one end of the car to the other. These basically support the roof. And what's funny is I noticed the roof was really wobbly. I was like, this isn't normal. So I looked online. I looked at the Civic Wagon forums, and come to find out, these pillars go bad after a while. Not sure why. And what a lot of people done, instead of welding, whatever, they've just substituted it with this foam. I know I put a shitload. I'll trim some off with my Dremel, whatever, make it look nicer. Whatever. I'll have a freaking headliner on here soon, which is inside. Yeah, so I don't plan on having any panels in here. Yeah, I know. Weight reduction, bro. Really doesn't reduct any type of weight. Like what? Like 50 pounds? Maybe less, give or take. Probably less. But I'm gonna take some of this plastic stuff off. I will have the back seats. We'll eventually maybe the luxury of carpet, who knows. I really don't give a shit. Again, this car is just gonna be used for the track. My goal is 400 horsepower, lower 400, maybe mid 400 horsepower. And let me show you how I'm gonna achieve that. Alright, so I said my horsepower goal is 400 horsepower, lower 400, mid 400 horsepower range. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Y'all notice that it's got a 5-speed transmission. Okay, whatever. Most cars have 5-speed transmissions, right? So I'm just going to pop the hood. Set the way. Alright, I'm going to pop the hood. I can't do it with the hands, but holding the camera at the same time. So come here and pop this hood. Alright, so hood's popped. As you see, there's a B18A in it. Came out of a 93 Integra. I bought it off the previous owner, obviously. I don't know how many miles are actually on there. He said, oh, 80,000 miles on the rebuild, but who knows? You can't really trust nobody. He also told me that there's no rust in this car, but obviously I pointed out some rust spots, and there's, more than what I showed you. But yeah, so whatever. It's a good power plant for the goal that I'm going to go for. Apparently has an LSD transmission. I'll find that out soon as I pull this car out of this damn grass and put it over here. Yeah, so it already came with a blocks intake manifold. I'll just keep that. I might change it, who knows, something a little better. I'm gonna need to get the valve train done, because as you guys all know, these heads really don't rev too high safely. So if you want to rev, or if you want to achieve over 400 horsepower in these engines, you need the valve train, redone or upgraded, that is, so you can hit higher RPMs. All right, like I explained before, my plan is 400 to 450 horsepower. Unfortunately, this car is not going to be all-wheel drive. It already has the LS in it. It's going to be front-wheel drive, 400 to 450 horsepower. I already have the traction bar, the innovative traction bar for the car. I don't know how traction is going to work in this. I honestly never been in a 400 horsepower EF Civic or CRX or whatever, so I'm just gonna assume traction is gonna suck in a front-wheel drive car. So again, 450 horsepower is my power goal. I'm gonna fully build the engine from the ground up. Fully build the block. Again, I'm not gonna try to cut corners, and this is really, like I said, it's a project car. No rush to finish it. I'm gonna try to be as thorough as possible, because again, this is my first time that I'm gonna be tearing an engine down by myself. I'm just gonna go with the knowledge of the internet. Let's see how that works out, to try and help me complete this build. It's not gonna be something that's gonna be done overnight. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's gonna happen. I'd never seen this car run. Like I said, I bought it, everything was apart. The previous owner had this on the windshield as far as what he's gonna do, his little to-do list. Okay, that's his to-do list. Whatever, I'm gonna do my own thing. Obviously, if I'm going boost, I gotta take off this big ass radiator. It's too far in the way. And I have the traction bar, the aftermarket traction bar. I think it's the innovative, I totally forgot the brand. But it's so I can fit a decent sized downpipe down here, and I can fit a half size radiator, because you can't, there's barely any room here for a decent sized turbo setup or a decent sized manifold setup. So again, this has to go. I'm gonna put in down here the traction bar, and I'm gonna go from there. Alright everybody, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I kind of went through everything that I wanted to do with the car. I forgot to mention this car also has complete suspension. It's stupid low right now, ridiculously low. I'm not really about that super low life. Sorry for you camber stance people out there, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so again, stay tuned for some more videos. I'm going to be doing some DIYs on how to or try to do my own interpretation of a DIY on how to repair rust. Again, I'm no professional at this stuff. I just kind of go with what I know, and hopefully it works. But yeah, so just like and subscribe to my channel if you want more content, and peace out.